Our guest today is George Dunn. George is the CEO of CRE8 Independent Consultants, an innovative consultancy focusing on helping organizations plan and implement strategies for digital transformation and information governance and digital process improvement. And George is back on the show with us today to discuss the need for process innovation and digital transformation in law firms. And indeed, George has an extensive background and experience helping improved AM Law 100 and 200 law firms. He is a highly experienced consultant in total quality management, process reengineering, and Lean and Six Sigma, and in planning for advanced technologies such as digital workflow, process automation, and AI. George has been published in Law Technology News, Corporate Counsel, and General Counsel. So welcome aboard, George. It's a pleasure to have you back on the show again. Tell us a bit more about digital transformation and process innovation in law firms specifically. Why is there a need for process and digital transformation in law firms today?
Sure. Well, first of all, Kevin, thanks for inviting me back. It's a pleasure to be back on your show. Law firms are, a very special client area for us. We've enjoyed working with many firms in this area. And one of the challenges we find, not only learning this, working with the large law firms, but also we do a lot of work with general legal counsel, their customers, is that the clear message today from general legal counsel is that law firms must lower fees and follow increasingly restrictive guidelines. Today, clients are asking for AFAs, fixed fee life of the matter. This means that law firms can no longer just bill for their hours and expect to get paid.
Well, when it comes to digital transformation, it's not inexpensive, and the effort to re-engineer long-standing processes can take some time and effort. How can law firms accomplish this and still maintain partner profitability?
Sure. Well, there's a couple points on that. First of all, to get to where they need, the new dynamic, the new reality of the marketplace is they need to change the way they work. And this is not going to happen just by spending money on new technology. It's going to require looking at their processes first to better understand how to re-engineer those processes to meet the fees the clients are willing to pay. Some examples of the needs for process improvement can be firms writing off fees that are charged to clients. Realization may not be consistent. Firms being relationship-centric versus process-centric. And this is a shift that just needs to happen to ensure profitability for the firm and also be able to lower fees and also to ensure increased profitability for the firm. Some of the other challenges are silos between departments or practice areas, and processes not being consistent based upon who is doing the work. So how can the firms accomplish this? First of all, they need to create an inventory of transactional, litigation, and operational processes to see what processes are out there. And believe it or not, most firms have between 700 and 1,500 different processes up and running. They need to rank these processes in terms of transactional litigation areas, rank them by fees generated, by internal costs, and by realization. For internal operating areas, IT, administrative, HR, finance, etc., they need to rank those processes by what is the cost to the firm, what is the quality of those processes today, and what level of service are these processes providing to the client. From this inventory, then identify what are the top processes to work on.
So it starts with a process-oriented focus. Makes sense. Understand what processes are most important, and then look for gaps in the performance of those processes.